So here we are, day 2 of life hacks, and I've got 4 more for you today. We'll stay in the kitchen at the moment. Uh, the first one is about when you're in the kitchen and you want to get a recipe and you get the book and it keeps falling over, etc. Well, take a hanger, just a regular hanger, and put it on top of the clip on a cupboard, and then hang the book over the side of it with the page open. That way you don't have to touch it, you don't have to move it, you don't have to open it up. It'll make it a lot easier for you to follow that recipe. Another one is about how to open a jar. If you've got a jar in your hand and it's very hard to open, sometimes you want to take the bottom of the jar and you want to hit it from underneath so that you pop the air seal inside and it's easy to open the jar. However, sometimes you get food stuck in there and it's really hard to do, and you try and force it. So the thing to do is take some tape, and you put tape on the lid of the jar, on the top part of the jar, and then turn it. So that way it'll actually turn a lot easier to open that jar up. Another one is about cooling your beer. So if those of you that have warm beer, a lot of the time you want to stick it in the fridge, and it takes you half an hour to cool it a lot of the time. The way to speed that process up is to put a piece of wet tissue around the beer. So wet a cloth, put it around the beer, and it will chill the beer a lot quicker than if you just put it in the beer in the fridge, not in the freezer, on its own. Last but not least, my favorite is cheese on toast. Those of you that like cheese on toast, quick cheese on toast, get the kids out in the morning, and sometimes you have to put it in the oven, or if you don't have a toaster that is lay flat, take your original toaster that is a pop-up toaster this way and lay it flat this way. That way you can lay in the cheese on toast this way and you don't get the cheese all over the toaster itself. There you go, there's another life hack. If you've got any more, share them with me, because I think that people would love to hear some of these crazy inventions people have come up with to make our lives easier.